Live. We be live.
Hey everyone!
Hey! We're alive again.
Please say hi in chat. Yeah, we're alive. We've been dead since Wednesday. Some of us even longer.
Oh, hello, Castellum. First person to respond.
It's always Castellum that's first.
It's great.
Awesome. Yeah, we are the Gilded Mimic Network, and this is probably our 5th, 6th, 8th, 9th, 100th?
Nth.
10th mini adventure stream. You say nth?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were we doing last time? You were fighting spiders.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Yes, that's probably a good idea. Bear.
Okay, I'm Bear. I'm playing Mokan, a half-orc cleric, who apparently is inspired, as you can see from the little dot on him. But
yeah.
I forgot he was inspired.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Brian.
Hello, I am Brian. I'm playing Florian today, the dashing, swashbuckling rogue ready to steal hearts and greater restoration scrolls. I don't have inspiration right now. Because I used it when I was wall crawling like Spider-Man. Thank you for that spell.
Yes, you're clearly still very happy about that.
It was a highlight of my life. Florian has never experienced such joy before.
Okay, awesome. David.
I'm David. I'm playing Cal Amity. Yeah.
And whenever you cast spells, funky things happen?
Everything happens exactly as it should.
And you managed to kill a basilisk with a toad.
That is true. It's the best thing to kill a basilisk, toads.
Okay.
It's why you cause them to appear whenever you attack basilisks.
Awesome.
Yeah. New
Kate.
follower. Sorry, new follower. Nerdy Drunken Monkey Goblin. Hello.
That is a great name.
Awesome name.
Say hi, please. Yeah, sorry, Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. I am playing Kutsara Waywocket. She is a gnome druid. She's an acolyte in the temple of the lesser known deity Yinadai, who is the goddess of spoons. So Kutsara is on a quest to find as many spoons as she can find to bring as tribute to her goddess.
Awesome. We will help you find spoons. Yeah, and I'm Jess, and I am currently GMing for this group, although we keep swapping, so I will only be GMing for probably the rest of this adventure. And normally I play Tariel, which is an elven monk, but she's off on her own adventure, which she will be continuing on Wednesday. Yeah. Yes, if people use hydrate, at least 3 of us actually have alcohol rather than water. Challenge accepted.
You guess
Cheers.
Cheers. I should have put it in this mug.
You should have put it in the GM mug.
Oh.
Awesome. Thank you, Claire Cat. Recap. So, after the last little adventure, you guys got called by the mayor to come clear out an old village that they want to rebuild. So you are here to clear out all the ruins or find the mill and find the mansion clock tower building. And that's pretty much where you were at. You fought a couple of spiders. Florian got to spider climb, which he is very pleased about. And Kutsara is riding her battle dog, Spoon Lord.
Mokan has a chicken in his bag.
Has a chicken. Cal has a miniature tame mimic called Nibbles. And Florian does not, as of yet, have a pet.
This whole group is my pet. I have to keep you alive.
Oh, just you wait.
Just don't call me my pet, okay?
Don't call me Cookie and I won't call you Kate. For anyone that does not know, that is a Stephen King quote. But I think he was also quoting someone else. Right. Anyway, yes. Feel free to do stuff.
Okay, so
When your pets have pets.
When your pets have pets. Yep.
all right, so we did this building up here.
This
And we
one.
did
we
this,
clear it?
and we did this little one down here. So I think we need to go. Yeah, because we were. I actually went in there. I don't know that anybody else did. You know, we didn't really look through there.
Yeah, Mokan is
No.
going to go through here. He's looking for more chickens.
Awesome.
All right, and I'll go here, and I'm going to turn my guy because I learned how to do
You
that.
learned how to do
And
that.
I would like to, also do perception.
Okay. Mokan got 12. Florian
Perception.
got 15. You see an empty ruin full of spiders' webs and other gross things like, prey that they've webbed up but haven't eaten yet. But
Okay.
it's all dead.
This
is
web
all
right
dead.
here,
Hmm.
I would like to investigate it.
You would like to investigate that web.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to move the screen slightly. This web here.
Yeah. You realize that there was something alive in a chunk of that web at some point, but it's pretty icky.
Icky web.
If Tariel had
believe-
touched it, she would be getting Cal to cast Prestidigitation.
I'm going to wipe my hands on the grass and say,
Okay.
I don't recommend that.
Mokan is checking. Are there any doors here?
No.
All doors destroyed. All safe.
All the doors
Okay.
are destroyed.
I would like to search or investigate that web.
Okay. You're just going to go around the webs investigating. Yeah, just another web.
Okay, so my hands are sticky.
What's the weather like, by the way?
The weather like it's daytime. It's a little bit overcast.
Is it dry?
Yes.
Right, Cal's gonna sit down.
Kutsara would like to investigate to see if she can find any spoons.
Okay.
And that's not a very good.
No, I'm afraid you don't find any spoons.
There's either nothing to find here, or none of us are capable of finding.
I'm gonna search this bush, investigate this bush.
Gosh, you guys are all really like, I want to search every tiny little nook and cranny of this place.
I think the GM wants to kill us some more.
I am looking for Heidi
Wow.
things that she can kill me with. Ha ha!
You like that bush. That is a nice bush. No. There is nothing in the bush.
So, question, Carl. When you sat down, did you take your mimic out?
I didn't. No, he's still in my bag behind my shoulder.
Okay.
I could let him out.
Well, Mokan hasn't seen him yet, so it's up to you when you let him out. Let me know.
I see. I'll let you know
All
when
right.
he pops out for some gold.
Well, guys, I suppose we should move on. Perhaps we should go over here.
Should we go left or right? Up or down?
I will go up, you go down. That way we can surprise anything.
Mokan goes, okay.
Cal's just gonna watch and go, huh?
Mokan goes, there's path this way. Do I see anything?
Which way? Sorry, down.
South. Yeah.
You don't see anything except for more spiders' webs and ruined buildings at that point. Florian, you hear the slight sound of little skittering legs.
Little skittering legs or
Well,
big skittering legs?
Let's change that to skittering legs.
Okay.
Oh, Ninetails, hi. Yes, if I really wanted to kill you, I would have made you do a dex roll for sitting down.
Hey, Ninetails, good to see you, buddy. So I'm going to stop and do.
Cal's going to look at you doing that, and he's going to stage whisper to Mokan, I think we worked out with spiders last time.
Spiders. Mokan will hide behind Spoon Lord and go over there.
And once again, Florian is wishing Tariel was here.
Isn't he
Spiders.
always?
Where are the spiders?
Cal is going to get up. And move closer.
I whisper, are we dancing again?
Dancing with stabby objects.
Stabby object. I can climb the wall again.
Or smashing objects.
Smash the objects. Mokan can smash objects. As long as they're
Okay.
not doors. Doors hurt.
Florian's gonna count down with his fingers. 3, 2,
Spiders keep dying.
and I'm gonna whip out my rapier with a flourish and a grandiose entrance, and I run into here and hope to stab anything that is in there.
Awesome.
near
Yeah,
me.
I've got to change layers.
Mokan walks in, trying to understand what's going on.
Cal leans around the corner.
Spoon Lord can smell or sense something. He's like, "Arr."
Were you trying to do that stealthily, or were you just trying to rush in to attack?
I forgot the word stealthily.
Would you roll a stealth check
No.
for me, please,
Yes,
Florian?
I would love to, because that's with advantage because I got the cloaky cloak.
Yeah.
Cloaky cloak.
You get a surprise round, but I'm not going to give anyone else a surprise round because I don't think they were even trying.
No, Mokan just walked in. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like 3, 2, 1. What were you meant to do?
Still the other side of the door. So
Right. So, ha! I see you, and I stab mightily with my rapier.
Awesome. I should
And-
probably actually pull up giant spider, shouldn't I? Because I've got everything else up for later and not them for this.
Do I have advantage because of the surprise?
No.
So no bonus damage. No, you have advantage. You had surprise round.
Surprise round just means you get to go first.
Yeah.
I was hoping for sneaky dice, but I will take whatever I have. Okay. Have at thee. Ha!
13. I'm afraid that does not hit.
Ooh.
Ninetales said, I'm pretty sure I could hear Florian stealthily scream his battle cry as he ran inside. Yeah. Yeah, we'll let that one
Yeah.
slide. Right.
Yeah,
Rolling for
so
initiative.
I missed.
Did you misty step?
I misty step.
Oh, I get to roll some dice.
Look at that.
Florian.
24. Kate
Yeah,
and
where was
Dave.
my nat 20 on the last roll?
So Kutsara, Florian, and Cal all rolled nat 20s.
Nice.
I thought an 18 was quite good.
Awesome. Right, do we have everyone in there?
The roll 20 gods are being nice to us.
I don't know. I mean, that's like the least useful point to get an at 20.
Kutsara,
Yeah.
are you riding Spoon Lord or is Spoon Lord separate from you?
Spoon Lord is currently separate from me.
All right, we will keep them as separate turns.
Yeah.
then. In which case, I will change that to that. Sword descending. You all get to go first.
Awesome.
Florian, again.
With less stealth, I'm going to look at my rapier, curse at it. Damn you. Hit next time.
And try again.
And again.
So we know 13 does not hit.
No.
Neither does
11.
So, as a bonus cunning action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to retreat, disengage over here.
Okay.
I am done.
Mokan says, "Why are you running away?"
What's up, Zan?
Oh, hi. More people I don't recognize. But I'm assuming you know them, Brian, from the
I do.
What's Up?
These are the awesome people I know in the world.
Yay! We like awesome people. Cal.
Oh, Cal.
This is where Cal shows us exactly how perfectly his magic works, right?
Yeah, Cal's going to sort of sneak into here, staying away from the spiders. And he is going to cast something very useful. It will do lots and lots of damage. This is Cal, which means he'll do magic missile.
But he needs to check if he's going to succeed at magic.
Oh,
missile.
yeah. I need to do Cal's thingy. A dog appears, pees on your robe, and disappears again. And he looks an awful lot like Spoon Lord.
Again, that's like twice in the last hour.
No, it was like 5 days ago that Spoon Lord lost peed on your robe for being a coward and leaving me as a stone statue.
Was it like okay?
Yeah.
It felt like 2 minutes ago.
For me, it felt like
traumatic experience.
But your magic missile does also work. You just get peed on at the same time.
Cool. 3 darts are going to fly forwards and hit spider number 1.
Okay. Would you roll 3d4 plus 3, please?
10.
10. Awesome. That is now one very unhappy little spider. Oh no, my pen has run out. I've got my shiny special fountain pen and everything. I've had this fountain pen since I was 17. It's out of ink.
I almost remember 17. It was a rough year. 30 years ago.
Oh, okay. To be fair, mine was, longer ago than I'm going to say. Awesome. That is one hurt little spider. Big spider. Okay.
Mokan is still looking at people, looking like Calamity sent things over my shoulder. Flora ran away. Mokan is just very confused.
It's all right. It's Kutsara's turn.
Kutsara sidles up to Mokan and says, "Hey, friend, would you like to climb walls like a spider? Would that help you?
Oh,
Because I will cast spider climb on you."
Mokan turns to, "I can climb walls."
Would you like to? Would you like to walk up walls?
Okay.
Okay. Is Mokan an orc?
Half orc.
Half orc.
Okay. Okay, so Kutsara's gonna reach out and touch him on the shoulder and go, spider orc, climb the walls, little spider orc. I give you spider climb. And hopefully
Kutsara has inspiration.
there. And now he can, when it's his turn, he'll be able to climb the walls, walk up and down them like a spider.
Maybe the chicken will think it's flying. That is true.
Yeah, strap the chicken in well.
Yeah.
And guess, is that an action?
Yes, that's a
That
spell, I believe.
That's my only action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do a bonus action or move.
Okay. I can.
Oh, new follower.
Ooh,
Ninetales.
Thank you.
Right. So for my bonus action, can I run over here?
Yep.
Part of your movement.
That's your movement. You still get to do a bonus action.
Awesome. Okay. Kutsara is gonna attempt to attack this
That's
hairy
an action,
little.
I think.
blighter with an...
Unless you've got a cantrip, that is a bonus action. Because I think Spider Climb is a level something spell?
It's a level 2 spell.
Level 2 spell.
Okay. I'm not quite in range to be able to do a cantrip.
Okay.
So she's going to stay here, stay there, and like get her crossbow ready.
Okay.
Get her fighting face on.
All right. Mokan, you have Spider Climb.
Mokan.
It's your turn.
Mokan will. Oh, wrong mouse. I'm using the tech laptop mouse. Mokan is going to approach this wall, put his step gingerly against the wall, look up, and try to climb it.
Okay.
And climbed it, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes along here.
You can walk.
And
walk up the walls.
Yeah.
You can walk up the walls.
So he's currently sideways leaning on the wall. The chicken has moved from his back on top to his side.
Okay.
And Mokan is just going to attack the spider with a mace. And she's like, I don't know what's happening.
Great. Can you do the attack check for me? And then for your chicken, can you roll a d20 for me?
The attack was 11, so it wasn't very good.
That missed.
1d20.
Okay, your chicken is fine.
Can I do anything else? I don't want. And Mokan is going to go. I'm not sure I like climbing walls. I miss.
Hi, Wolf Song. Yeah, can the chicken do a peck attack? No. We've decided that chicken and the mimic cannot be involved in battles.
Yeah, all I know is that the chicken bites the back of Mokan's head, pecks it, but because Mokan is in half orc, it doesn't really hurt him.
Awesome. Spoon Lord. You'll hear Wolf Song to see Spoon Lord's first turn.
Yeah! Spoon Lord! Spoon Lord is gonna run in and try.
Someone can be on the same step as me because I'm on the wall, not on the floor.
Yeah.
Yep, they can.
Thanks for the bits.
Oh, thank you, Jolly Roger.
He's gonna try and bite down on this nasty thing with that.
8.
And misses.
Also misses. This spider does not want to be hit.
He was distracted by the half orc at the wall.
The spider has been yelled at, stabbed at twice, had somebody wall crawled next to him, and all sorts of chaos. And he's like, what are you doing?
The magic missile hit. You don't have to roll for magic missile hitting.
True. But he also got peed on.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. That was a really good first round, guys. I did too.
But we rolled so well on initiative.
I know.
We wasted all our 20s.
We were raring to go. We just didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah. Great.
Tauriel isn't here.
Don't you wish she was? Yeah, what is this spider going to do? It's going to come running over here because, stuff. But the closest thing is Spoon Lord. I have to admit, I do feel slightly guilty about attacking Spoon Lord. But
do you feel guilty about attacking Spoon Lord?
It gets a 20.
Oh, yes. Ouch. Ow.
It only does 5 piercing damage, though. But can Spoon Lord make a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Well, I already dislike these spiders.
Yeah.
I'm in danger of making the chat hate me. 19. What happens on a... And it takes 2 more poison damage on a succeeded save. Successful. That's the word I'm looking for.
He had 11. And he's lost 7. Yeah.
Yes.
Ouch.
And then the other one, I think, is going to attack Mokan up on the wall. And it gets a 23.
Ouch. Yes, that even hits Mokan.
No.
And that does 5 damage. Plus, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
4.
Great.
Oh no.
You take another 6.
So, how much? 11 total?
Yeah.
26 minus 27 minus 11. 16.
Right. Florian.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna come running up to this number 2 because obviously number 1 has some really good dance moves and avoided me. So I am going to flourish my cloak, bring out my rapier, dance forward, dodging left, dodging right, and then stab.
Ooh. That one hits.
Ha!
And
I
you get
hit.
your sneaky attack because Spoon Lord is within 5 feet.
Sneaky dice. Okay, so
Sneaky
that's
dice.
roll 1d.
9 Tails has said, I don't remember the spider casting delusion.
That's my life. 6.
12.
12.
That's what spider
I've done
choose.
better.
You cut a couple of legs off.
You won't be needing these. And then as a bonus cunning action, I'm going to disengage by a step.
Okay. Cal, your turn again.
Cal is going to
Climb up a rope?
Run away?
no, but he is gonna just ask: is there a ceiling?
No.
How tall are the walls?
About 10 feet?
Okay, Cal is going to point at the green spider and go, "You're being annoying. Go away," and cast levitate to move from 20 feet into the air.
Spider 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you cast levitate on an unwilling object?
Yep. They have to try and succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Great. The spider has to make a Constitution saving throw. That's a new one.
Does it succeed in casting the spell as well?
It gets 16. Oh, yeah, we need to check if you actually cast the spell. Your robe changes colour. It is now bright pink.
Ah, it's pink. I forgot what I was doing. Done. the spider's successfully.
The spider successfully. It was so dazzled and attracted to the hot pink robe you are now wearing that it just didn't work.
Cow does a little twirl and goes, "This is quite fetching." That's our turn.
Awesome. Kutsara.
Kutsara, get my master book, is gonna run over to here and take aim at the green beastie with her crossbow.
Yes. 7, I'm afraid, does not hit.
And
I was slightly distracted by the chat saying, on the bright side, the bright pink robe will distract people from the smell of urine.
It's true. It couldn't possibly be me.
Mokan.
Mokan is very confused.
I'm assuming you're going to attack the spider that tried to attack you. Did succeed in attacking you.
Well, yes. First, Mokan is going to go mace. No. He's going to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Feather.
floating feather appears above that spider. And as a bonus action, I can...
Hi, Buttlebutts. Sorry, as a bonus action. Hello.
I can attack it with 16.
16 hits.
So the spiritual goes underneath the spider and tickles underneath.
Okay. For 8 damage.
For 8 damage.
Awesome. The spider like wobbles onto its legs, onto the side legs, but it's still...
And as its main action, Mokan will jump down. Well, no, from the wall still, because he's sort of enjoying the wall. He's going to go
Walking on the wall. Smack down.
smack from the top.
I will give you advantage.
Oh, cool. I was going to use expression, but advantage works. Because?
You've smacked it from underneath with the spiritual feather, and you're above it. So I'm going to assume that yes, you hit anyway. 5 more bludgeoning damage. That is now a very injured spider. You've basically taken a bunch of eyes out with that.
Die, spider, stay.
It is almost...
You heard Spoon Lord.
Almost. It's on its last legs. Spoon Lord.
Spoon Lord. Yeah, Spoon Lord's gonna try and finish this one off with a...
Okay.
Which in dog is huzzah biters.
And it succeeds. Spoon Lord takes down the spider with the exact number of hit points needed.
Good doggy.
Spoon Lord wags his tail.
Awesome. It's spider number 2.
Chowing on a spider leg.
Is going to attack Spoon Lord again, though. But it really misses.
Okay. Yay!
It really misses. Florian.
Okay. So Spidey 1 is no more. I am going to... Okay, so...
You just thought of something.
Here's what I'm going to do. This seems like the most appropriate moment to do this.
Okay.
I am going to run up. I am going to flourish my rapier around and around. And I'm going to left, right. And I'm going to go in for a kiss.
You're going to kiss a spider.
I'm going to kiss the spider.
Okay.
We don't know that this won't work. Have any of you kissed a spider? We're going to try this. This might work.
Can you make a dexterity check for me, please?
I can.
Or a persuasion check.
Both.
Let me see which is higher. My persuasion's a 6 bonus, and my dexterity's only 4. If you're gonna let me do persuasion.
Yeah, I want you to speak to the spider before you kiss it, though. I want you to persuade it.
Oh, shit.
It's the most beautiful spider in the world.
Oh, dearest spider, let me look into thine eyes and tell thee of the many ways that I do love thee and thy fierce bite. Bite me. And I go in for a kiss.
Kutsara's
Okay.
what's happening?
Great. You rolled a 9.
Yeah. Should I dex on that one then?
Yeah. I'm afraid that doesn't work.
Oh no.
Mhm.
He should have inspiration for trying, surely.
You should totally have inspiration.
Yay! If nothing else, I got inspiration out of the deal.
You didn't succeed in kissing.
He might
the
be about to
spider.
die.
I tried so hard to
Inspiration.
kiss a spider and I failed miserably. So
Are you doing
I'm
anything else? I will give you a bonus action.
good. Cunning action. I'm going to disengage.
Okay, I think that's my new favorite moment of the whole stream.
Does Cal want to cast prestidigitation on his face?
Oh, no, he didn't get that close.
Oh, okay.
Did you go, I kissed a spider and I liked it?
No, he didn't succeed.
It's cherry chapstick.
I think that's the first time Florian's been turned down for. He's kind of disheartened.
I was about to say, where's Taria when you need her? You haven't kissed her yet either.
No.
Right, anyway, Cal.
Cal is not sure what to do here.
He might be slightly worried.
He's going to step up next to Florian and just put his hand on his shoulder and gently cast Shocking Grasp. Try and shock him out of it.
Okay, I'm laughing so hard my sides hurt.
So what do I have to do here?
No.
Right, Cal's got inspiration too. Totally.
Technical is how does Shocking Grasp actually work?
Make a melee spell attack against the target. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target wearing armor made of metal. So Florian, are you wearing metal armor?
No, I'm leather. I like the leather. Sorry.
What?
Don't set me off laughing again.
How's a melee spell attack work? Does anyone know?
You should use your spell attack bonus.
So it's D20 plus your spell.
Oh dear. Okay.
But you also have to check if it works.
Does this 17 hit?
Florian, what's your armor class?
Less than 17.
Less than 17.
Oh no.
You've hit Florian with Shocking Grasp.
Hydrate has been taken up.
I don't think we need any more alcohol. Here's everyone.
Does 5 damage to you.
But question, does it actually work?
I don't know.
This is a good question.
Florian,
What happened?
does it shock you out of this notion of kissing spiders?
No. I am confident that one day I can succeed in my seduction of a spider.
You really need
Honestly, I was
Taria
just trying to
back.
distract it. I thought maybe if it was like, I would do that and then like, oh, everybody else gets advantage because it's distracted.
I think we may have been more distracted.
It worked.
So there goes 5 more of my hit points.
Kutsara, I don't know what you're going to want to do after that. In fact, I'm not even sure you saw it because you're on the other side of the wall.
True.
You might have seen Cal just randomly shock Florian. And you might have heard Florian declare his undying love to somebody.
Yeah, she heard that. I was trying to work out whether it was Cal because of, the pink robe.
Well, now you've seen Cal's
she's gonna try and shoot this asshole.
You're the only one still being sensible.
Wait, are we in a fight?
Put yourself together, Florian. It's gonna raise a crossbow. Here, take this, you giant fudge nugget.
15, you do hit. And you've been given inspiration for staying on track. That side of the spider, but it doesn't quite kill it.
Ah.
Has a feathery bolt sticking out its butt.
So now it's been kissed, or someone's attempted to kiss it.
Yep.
And
then you shot it in the ass.
Yeah.
That was my
Mokan.
mistake. I didn't try and smack it in the ass first. That's usually the prelude to the kiss, you know.
Is it now?
Mokan.
So where were we?
I think it's Mokan's turn.
I'm just going to repeat, this is not a BDSM podcast.
Or is it?
Mokan, following all this, sees Spoon Lord very hurt. So from the wall, he's going to stretch out, touch him, and do cure wounds on him.
Okay, cure wounds on Spoon Lord.
But I still have my bonus action. 1d8 plus your spell ability modifier.
Plus, if you are a divine healer, you will get extra.
Spell attack bonus. Wisdom.
Or disciple of life.
2 plus 2, I'm guessing, because I'm disciple of life.
Disciple of life gives you another something or other, but I'm not sure.
8.
So Spoon Lord has 8 more hit points.
Mokan will then use his bonus action to move this feather, and now he's unsure if it's going to kiss the spider or tickle the spider or hurt the spider. So, spiritual weapon. 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
So Mokan goes, go feather, and tickles the spider's butt.
The spider like curls up like it's tickled, laughing at it, but it's still in like this tiny little spider ball with its legs wrapped around itself, and it's still just about alive.
So it laughed so much it hurt itself. It hurt its side.
It hurts itself, yeah.
Way to go, Captain Feathersword.
Why did BDSM get mentioned? Because Florian said he should have slapped the ass first, and Kutsara had already shot the spider in the ass. So I was like, I just thought I'd clarify this wasn't a BDSM podcast.
Mokan has tickled it.
Tickled it into submission.
Behind
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, his movement. Sorry. Mokan is going to walk around the wall to over here to help protect Spoon Lord.
Awesome. It is the spider's turn.
Oh, it's Spoon Lord's turn.
Oh, is it Spoon Lord's turn? No, it's Spoon Lord's turn. You are right. Sorry.
Spoon Lord. Who is now back to full health.
Awesome.
Wagging his tail. And now he's just going to go full strength. Try and rip a leg off. 13.
I'm afraid that misses.
Fudge nuggets.
I think Spoon Lord is still confused why a robe became bright pink. There's a guy walking on the wall. A guy tried to kiss the spider.
Then one of you shocked the other. And the spider rolls a 1. So the spider is still curled up in a little ball of, I don't know what's going on.
Spoon Lord's trying to chase the feather now.
Florian, now if you want to attempt kissing a spider, it would be a dex check.
Going in. I'm going to do it. Dex check
Do it.
for the kiss.
Inspiration.
While he's curled with inspiration, I'm going to walk up. Hey there, Miss Spider. I want you to get me all sticky. Give me that love. I'm going for a kiss. Dexterity. I'll make a sanity check next. It's okay.
You got an extra 1.
We had inspiration.
Oh, I had inspiration. Thank you for reminding me. I used my inspiration.
he did say beforehand.
He did. He did.
Right. You succeed in kissing the spider. And I'm so amused by this. It's gonna turn into a woman.
Oh.
And she's going to be wearing a crown. She's going to be a proper princess type thing. But instead of being happy that you've turned her back into a princess, she's literally just going to lift her hand up and slap you. Be like, I was happy being a spider. I was hiding. You broke the curse. And then she's going to just run off. After slapping you.
I might have deserved that.
Jack Sparrow quote for the win.
Inspiration back. Jack Sparrow.
You have succeeded.
Somehow we succeeded there.
Kutsara's really confused.
Just like, did I try and cast something?
Mokan will look up because he's still on the wall and go, why the pink robe?
Why on the wall?
She told me to do it.
Well, that's the point. Now it's over. Does the spell end?
No, the spell carries on for as long as you'd like it to. It's an hour
Last
long?
It's up to an hour.
Less than an hour.
Okay, great. I didn't want Mokan to suddenly
As long as
fall.
you don't get hit and lose concentration,
great.
it lasts for an hour.
Can we
So
chase
I'm
the
just gonna-
running away spider lady?
No. I'm not going to let you chase the princess.
Fare thee well, princess. I shall remember you. Quick, look,
Mokan will go.
look and see if she dropped anything.
Who was that?
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
I'm going to investigate the very spot this spider was on.
I assume
If
we're
she
out
left-
of
You're
turn order.
out of turn order, and you get 400 XP between you.
100 each.
100, no, 50 each. No, yes, 100 each. I can't do maths.
Your
Did she drop any spoons? No.
Cal is just going to call Mokan over and go, do you have any healing spells? I think Florian needs help.
I think he's beyond help.
Unless you knew it was a cursed spider.
I had intuited such things. I see things.
No, I usually can do maths, Nine Tails. I'm just sleep deprived and getting drunk.
How many experience points did we get? I wasn't listening.
100.
100
100
each.
each.
Thank you.
All right, so
I'm
assume-
going to do perception check around from the wall. Mokan has got 14 looking around from the wall from my ear.
All right. You find in the base of that bush, you find a spoon. Yeah!
Mokan will go.
Oh, right. Now I can't do maths, no, but I don't care.
Mokan will look up.
It's right, Brian can.
There's a spoon here. Does anyone want a spoon?
Spoon!
You like spoons?
Please!
Why a spoon, Kutsara?
Because it's spoony. And it will please my goddess.
Mm.
Spooning will please your goddess.
Yes, that's exactly
Aye.
what she said.
Mokan
Right.
will just continue walking around the side of the wall.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
Alright.
kind of move this way.
Are the spiders done? Can I go have another nap?
Not yet.
Maybe.
What are these things? Are they just rocks?
Yeah, they're graves.
Oh.
Gravestones.
Gravestones.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well,
So-
I mean, we've got to pay our respects.
Would you like to read the gravestones?
Yes. How about
Let's investigate the gravestones.
All right, the one on the left says, overworked underfed, and now underground. The one on the right says always look on the bright side of death.
So chat's suggesting we dig up the grave.
Do you have a shovel?
I'm going to. Oh, no, this character doesn't.
Oh, Spoon Lord can dig.
To do an investigation to see if there's anything shiny sticking out or noticeable.
You don't notice anything particularly. They're very old gravestones. They were hard to read.
I have noticed that Florian tends to miss every single investigation and perception check without Tariel.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of on his mind.
Where is Tariel when you need her? Hey, you have an orc. Why do you need a shovel? He's only a half orc, but technically we have Spoon Lord too. Do you really want to dig up the graves?
Mokan is just
Yeah, I
walking
don't
along the
actually
wall.
think I do have. I thought maybe the dog could dig, but he doesn't have it on his abilities. So
He can definitely dig. He's a dog.
dexterity, maybe strength. I don't know.
I just let you dig it up, to be honest. You don't find anything but old decayed grave. I'm not going to let you loot graves.
Mokan is looking across from this house where he's at to the other one and saying, how do I get over there? There's no wall.
Would someone like to point out to Mokan he can walk on the floor still? Shiny
Okay, my
deprived.
friend.
Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of shiny.
I'm going to move over here.
Mokan is back up on this wall.
Okay. Oh, Mokan.
Mokan maybe in battle.
Oh, there, friend. Oh.
Mokan is going stance from left to right.
How stealthily did you climb the wall?
Not stealthily at all.
Right. Roll for initiative, everybody.
Hey.
Let me clear the turn order.
Mokan is going to try to do hand signals. It's like...
Does anyone understand that?
Spiders!
We'll do shiny, don't worry. There will be shiny.
Not only does a half-orc doesn't have much stealth, he is also wearing armor. So if he does stealth, it will be a disadvantage.
You're wearing noisy armor.
Not a nat 20.
No. But Mokan is going first. Well, I need to move the turn order so the viewers can see it.
Ooh. I did not need to do that.
Oh, my spiritual weapon should still be there. Because it hasn't been an hour. Or is spiritual weapon 10 minutes?
No,
I know. Has it been more than a minute since I cast spiritual weapon?
Yes. I'm going to say you took a while looking for a spoon and wondering what on earth had happened when the princess became a princess.
So no spiritual weapon.
No spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
And
we
I've
did
used
read
up my
graves.
And
Right,
I've used up my second level spells, so I can't even cast it again.
Awesome.
Mokan goes. Mokan smash, and we'll get his warhammer out and
Is that
smash
like
the
Hulk
spider.
smash?
Yeah.
All right, you hit.
8 damage, and he looks over at the feather he looks where the feather was last and can't see it anymore and is sad.
Oh, sad Mokan. Awesome. Spider 1. Well, it can only see Mokan.
Mokan is here.
Yep, it's going to come up onto this wall. It's kind of on the wall. Right beside you.
You can spider climb too?
Funny that. Yes. It actually says it on the giant spider's information stat block, just in case the DM can't work out that spiders can climb on walls. It gets a 23.
That definitely hits.
Awesome.
Oh.
1 damage, plus can you make a constitution saving throw, please?
9.
9. That is not quite enough. You take another 7 poison damage.
So total 8.
Total 8.
Mokan is holding his shoulder.
Ninetales has just asked, why did he question the spider can climb walls like him? Because Mokan is really, really, really not bright.
Mokan is holding his shoulder. He's quite hurt right now.
Poor Mokan. Mokan is afraid of doors because in the very, very first game, he tried to punch through a door and it gave him a splinter.
And the second time, he couldn't get the door down. So doors are now evil.
Yeah.
Evil doors.
A council member suggested maybe he thought it was called Mokan climbing. Right, Cal.
Cal, I presume, can see the spider on top of the wall?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure he can do anything about the spider on top of the wall. He is just going to step forward. Is there a big tree in the way? It's going to come to here. And he is going to cast Burning Hands.
Awesome.
Or at least attempt to cast Burning Hands.
Does it get hit twice because it's a big spider?
No.
Wait, I'm pretty sure that's what it says in the rules. So
No.
I won't put them in the chat.
No.
Because I'm the DM, that's why.
Okay, yeah, so he's going to stretch out his hands and just go, burn spider!
What does Burning Hands do?
Each creature must make, provided it actually works as a spell. This is Cow try magic again.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. I'm pretty sure it just failed that. 3d6.
3d6. 7.
Is that it?
Yep, got 2 ones.
Right. It is a singed spider on that side. Spoon Lord.
I take it the spider's quite high, or would it be?
Yeah, it's kind of near the top of a 10-foot wall.
Oh, what about spider 2?
Spider 2's round the other side.
Is there a tiny gap underneath Mokan?
There is actually a very small gap just there. A gap small enough a dog could fit through.
But I mean, Spoon Lord's speed is 40 foot, so he could
come around here.
He could come around there. I just wondered how, if the spiders are both quite high up.
The spider 2 is on the floor. There's a gap here.
Okay. Spoon Lord is just gonna sense that his friend Mokan is in danger, and he's gonna run in because Mokan hits his friend, and he's gonna attack this spider number 2 with a savage bite.
8. I'm afraid Spoon Lord misses.
Might trip over. He runs so fast.
He missed that badly.
Snap.
He still wriggles through the gap in the wall and is a bit like, yeah. Florian.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend kissing this one.
No, I think I have done all of my kissing for the day. I got slapped.
A red hand mark.
Does this this square right here, does that actually touch where this spider 2 is?
Yeah, you could come into that square.
Okay. Because as long as it's back. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to use poop. Yeah, no, I can do that. And I will stabby stab.
Ninetales does point out being shocked didn't do anything, but the slap did.
Yeah, it was a royal slap, as Castellum has just said. Either that or it was because I did it.
So I'm gonna stabby stab. And say, "No more for you, Your Highness."
I'm 21.
Aha,
It
21.
does hit.
And I get my sneaky dice.
I stabbed a spider and I liked it.
Let me make sure that is typed right. Pow. 14.
On spider number 2?
Yes.
You seriously damage spider number 2. Make it squeak.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It squeaked.
It squeaked. It is now going to attack you back, though.
I'm going to disengage.
Oh, it's
As a
not going
bonus
to
action?
attack you back then.
No attacks.
Do you have enough movement to do that? Because you started
1,
over
2,
here.
3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? You're right.
Don't.
I do not have enough movement left to
In that
disengage.
case, it is going to go for you. And it gets a 20.
Oh no.
Yeah, that hit.
3 damage. Can you make a constitution saving throw, please?
Okay. Constitution. Pew.
You fail. You take another 10 damage. So it's 13 in total.
Ouch.
Oh.
Ouch.
Are you still alive?
Actually, I still have it.
Just but the flesh wound.
that hurt.
Yeah. You should be like, consider yourself lucky I didn't make you take damage for the slap.
Yeah, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah. Kutsara.
Right. Kutsara.
Mine does say, can I use WD-40 on this one? Bug spray.
Ooh. Thinking maybe flaming sphere.
Flaming sphere.
I'll see if that can appear in the chat.
A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
If she cast it here, and then spider 1, potentially.
As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. So it looks like as an action you can cast it, and then as a bonus action you can move it.
I think you can hit the sphere into things as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so she could cast it anywhere and then
cast it anywhere where there is
move it onto the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a warning: if it falls off the wall, you can't put it back on the wall because it cannot go upwards.
Yeah, you can only move it horizontally.
Okay.
So if you start with it on the wall, you have to keep it moving across the top of the wall.
Okay. She's gonna do that
Okay.
because barbecue spider.
Okay. So you cast
Prepare to be toast, spider.
flame ball there as a flaming sphere there, and as a bonus action, you move it here.
Yes.
Am I understanding that right?
Yes.
The creature make a dexterity saving throw. It
Ball
fails.
flame.
2d6 damage.
Am I rolling?
Yeah.
2d6.
Yep.
Great. 6.
So that's spider number 1.
There's one here.
The one on the wall. Yes.
Now a flaming spider.
That spider is now toasted and roasted.
The smell of singed spider is on there.
It's starting to really smell of cooked spider.
Is it dead?
No, I'm afraid it's not. But it is still in a flame ball.
It's in a ball of flame.
It's in a ball of flame.
Well, I can't try and kiss it now.
No, you can't.
Well done, Kutsara.
Mokan goes, I can't kiss it now. But Florian, how damaged are you?
Are you bloodied? If bloodied was a thing.
Yes. I would say that I have about a quarter of my life left.
Okay. Mokan will ignore his own wounds and say, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word, going, by the chicken's feathers, be healed.
That was epic. How much does Healing Word do?
Checking is 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. Plus my cleric stuff. Is that right?
Yeah, Channel Divinity should add extra. Not Channel Divinity, Disciple of Life.
6 healing for Florian. And with his warhammer.
Just one chicken. Have you named your chicken yet?
No.
Okay.
The chicken, when it is ready, will give its name to me.
Okay. Fine.
And that was a bonus action. And with his main action, he'll warhammer it with inspiration.
You succeed.
But then
which one are you hitting? Number 2 or
number 2?
Number 2. You kill number 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is totally dead.
Mokan will go, I smash spider, I smash spider.
Yay, Mokan!
Clark has
well
healed
done,
Florian.
Feathersword.
HP. Right.
Mokan will turn to face the other spider because that's his movement.
Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Attracted by all the noise.
Oh no.
Oh, you.
Oh, you DM.
Love you guys too. Oh, come on.
Dang it.
It comes climbing up over the wall.
Which wall? So I can show it on.
Wall. It's underneath you, down at the bottom of the mill. And then that was turns it
down here.
Okay, they can't get any further than that. But it has come running.
Mokan will go and do shapes again.
Thank you. I couldn't see that for myself.
You technically have your back to it. So you might not have noticed without Mokan gesturing.
I feel its loving eyes on me.
Do you now? Great. Spider 1 is going to move out of the flames. I know, where is it going to go?
If it moves away from me, it will take a opportunity attack.
Yeah. You're on the wall, aren't you?
I'm on the
So
wall.
you're blocking its path forward.
Yep.
Oh man, it's going to come down the wall. It's going to run away from the fire. So you get an attack of opportunity, and then I'm going to kind of stick it. It's on the floor there.
It's and rolled a 10.
Okay, you don't hit it. It's probably still going to attack you though. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
You take 6 damage.
Constitution saving
Constitution
throw?
saving throw.
8.
And you don't succeed.
Oh.
And you take another 6 damage.
Well, he is reduced to -4. But
Mokan is unconscious. Does that mean you fall off the wall?
But
Yeah.
when I'm reduced, because I'm a half orc,
Oh, okay.
when I'm reduced to 0 hit points, 1 time per long rest, I can come back with 1 hit point instead.
Okay.
So Mokan will fall off the wall, hit the floor, and then get up again. And then he's like, I'm not dead.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna knock you down. Right. Awesome. Cal, you've just seen Mokan fall off a wall.
And there's a burning
Then
sphere on
bounce
top of
up
it.
again.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's fine over there. Cal might just...
Humpty Mokan fell off the wall. And all the princess spiders love Florian. They do. He's the only one willing to kiss them.
Not scared of a little bite.
His milkshake brings all the spiders to the yard.
And now Brian is milkshaking.
Cal is just going to move to here.
Okay.
By the way, I've just posted what Relender's endurance is in case people are curious.
Yeah.
Does Cal do anything else?
No.
You can see Spider 3.
Cal's going to move back 1.
Coward.
Didn't even throw a frog this time.
I know.
I think Mokan ought to call the chicken Cal.
Inspiration Kutsara. Right. Spoon Lord.
Spoon Lord.
Oh, sorry. Distracted. Oh, Spoon Lord. So this spider is now on the floor.
I don't think Florian officially has another woman, does he?
No.
He's only
Such
kissed him on the cheek.
attachments.
I'm assuming you mean Tariel.
Tariel isn't here.
Tariel isn't here. Anyway, sorry, yeah, Spoon Lord.
Spoon Lord is rather excited by the smell of roasting spider, so he's just going to turn around and attempt to eat it.
Good. I'm afraid
9.
this is again. Poor Spoon Lord's not having much luck this time. So that necklace meant nothing. What?
I know.
He bought Tariel a necklace for 50 gold pieces and then booked Kutsara a battle spoon for 500. So I don't know whether the necklace meant anything.
I did put a ring on the necklace, though.
You did, but that was the ring you stole, and she saw you stealing.
But Kutsara can make him run up walls.
Kutsara can run up, yeah, and Kutsara can make Florian run up walls.
Are we just
Spider-Man? Making a dodgy love triangle. I hate love triangles in stories.
What, between the spider?
Yeah, between Tariel the spider
princess.
and Florian, yeah. Yeah, what's the opposite of inspiration? Toesworth like that.
Maybe that's a side effect of spider climb. It makes you unnaturally attracted to things with 8 legs.
Yeah, maybe.
Nice. That's it. She bewitched me when she made me a spider crawler. Mokan, you're next, bud.
All the Spoon Girl's fault. Right.
By the way, it's about 9:15.
Yeah, let's
Should we take a break?
Oh,
You were
yes.
on a break.
We are officially on a break.
Okay.
I do need to run a 30-second ad.
Yeah.
So
We
I
don't
need to-
technically have to, but apparently it takes away the one that people see when they first check out the stream, and we'd rather that one was gone.
disadvantage on you, disadvantage on your.
Ow, disadvantage on your whole character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, kiddo. Thanks.
And on that note, I'm running the 30-second ad.
I need to step away briefly.
Yes, I will be right back.
I will need to step back. I've been hydrating a lot.
LPR break.
Yeah.
I'm staying here.
Yeah, but you'll see both of us on the screen in a second.
Yeah, you will come past. Maybe? Yep. That was David. It's really weird being in the same room as you guys. It's actually kind of slightly more fun, because I don't feel like I'm playing it somewhere completely random. Oh look, it's just the two of us entertaining the entire stream, and I have no idea when the ad finishes either.
Yeah, me either. I don't know.
I can't see. No, you'll have to tell us when the ad's finished. Anyone that can see the ad. But of course, they won't be able to hear me saying, "Can you tell us when the ad is finished?" Unless the ad's finished. It's finished. Thank you, Puddleputz. Great.
And they're giving Wolf Song inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Wolf's song deserves inspiration.
We'll have to get her on here sometime playing with us. And then she
Yeah.
can start with
Wolf's
inspiration.
song, come be a guest. Be a guest.
We'll do that.
We have some Wednesdays going free in April. Come be a guest on something we do in April.
That's
Yes.
what you get for being too flirty. The girls will
Yes.
kill you if you create your own triangle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tariel's
She's been
already
watching.
thumped you once.
She did. That was.
You deserve that.
I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
Falling into my arms after I have saved you from being a statue.
Ninetails wants to be a guest so that Spoon Lord can share spider legs. At the moment, we are only going to let subscribers be guests until every subscriber has had a chance to be a guest, if they want to.
Yeah, Wolf Song will totally throw down some accents with us.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes. Sorry. No one else is here. So, Bear, I've
okay.
just said that we'll get Wolf Song to guest on one of the Wednesdays in April.
Awesome.
And while we have a moment,
Huzzah,
please
smack it.
take a moment to gaze your eyes upon this. Now presenting Huzzah Smacketh
Yeah.
on a mug.
And Huzzah
And
Misseth on the other
Huzzah
side.
Mithith. This too can be yours if you go to our merchandise page, where you can also
Oh,
find
sorry, Ninetails. I didn't mean to ignore you. I missed
other
it.
great things.
You can get merchandise. I also have stickers, but I don't have them with me because I'm not at home. Technically. Am I breaking the rules by being here?
No,
No?
not anymore.
Not anymore? Not as of today?
No, we do that bubble thing.
Oh, that's true. We are in bubbles. Also, technically this is work because we're getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm in the office today.
My camera broke for a second, so I'm just getting it back working.
No, we lost the bear.
There we go.
There's a cat. It's not my cat.
But we've got the pyramid
Oh, pyramid stickers.
Yes.
there.
Oh, have you got all the stickers?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Story Guild one.
Story Squires.
Yeah. The Huzzah.
Smacketh and Misseth.
Princess. Hopefully that's appearing on the screen correctly.
Yeah.
This is the Smacketh one.
That's good. Have you got the t-shirt as well, Brian? Have you got that with you? Are you wearing it? You're wearing it. That is a good t-shirt.
So you can get it on t-shirts, yeah.
I like that t-shirt. That's a nice t-shirt.
It's so nice. It feels good on my skin. Okay, I probably shouldn't do that. I'm going to scare off our viewers. So sorry.
Yeah, I think we've.
I came back at the wrong moment.
I was feeling the nice cotton blend. That's all.
You just want to do a cameo, and next time Spoon Lord tries to nom on a spider, or poof in, steal it, and poof out. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. We can use it as like a Cal side effect.
Random adventurer peers. What? Does the random adventurer also pee on his clothes?
No. Well, I suppose ask Ninetails. Do you also pee on Cal's clothes? Yes.
Apparently,
I just want to know what. Yes. Okay, there it is. See?
Right.
The D&D gods have spoken.
Yeah. The next time
There it
Cal
is.
casts a spell, okay?
I disagree.
you don't
Okay,
even.
add to the bit pool Cal's misadventure. Yeah. Yes, add to the bit pool that you can spend bits on peeing on Cal's robe. Oh, is that not what that yes was to? Okay.
Cool. Also, you might have noticed that I posted the socials things. We've got Discord, Facebook, and Twitter.
Yeah. Come join us on Discord, where we often post clips and other random stuff. And you get to tell us what you like and don't like.
Healing potion or something goes wrong with Cal.
Not a hard choice. Something goes wrong with Cal fairly frequently, to be fair.
It's not wrong. It's a merely added feature.
I think somebody else wants to pay on Cal as well.
Yeah. I suggested that. Oh no, was it you, Brian, that suggested that? And I said that I would allow that?
Maybe.
Cool.
So I think maybe we should return to the game.
Yep. Before this gets too much.
It's gone
Dungeons
all
and
kinds
Daddies.
It's gone all kinds of everywhere this day today. It's just, yeah.
If it becomes too much like Dungeons and Daddies, the podcast.
Yeah, but we're not a podcast, we're a stream.
I know.
Okay, so I am going to stabby stab with my rapier. Kind of doing a whipping motion with my cloak as I stab.
Welcome Ninetails to Discord.
Yay! Oh, natural 20.
Boy, I'm sorry.
You get to roll twice the damage dice. I think.
Yes, because I get to roll all the dice.
You get to roll all the dice.
Twice, including the extra
And the
damage.
sneaky attack doubled.
Plus 4d6. Pew! 23.
You run the spider through. You literally cleave it in two.
Ha-ha!
You need to
No
look.
kisses for you. Taste this.
That is one dead spider.
Feel the kiss of my blade. Or my steel.
Stick it with the pointy end.
And now, as my cunning reaction bonus action. Oh, I hadn't moved anyway, so I'm just going to come back here. Can I, as a bonus action, can you use a potion? Or is that a whole action, right?
It depends where you have the potion. If it was in your hand, I might let you guzzle it while you stabbed. But if you've got to fish through your bag for it...
That'd be a turn. Okay. I'll just wait.
All right. Kutsara.
Kutsara, there are two people injured, aren't there? Because I can cast Cure Wounds.
They're both on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Is she not?
You have to.
She's a gnome. Is she not able to squeeze through that little gap?
I will let you squeeze through that gap, but it will use all your movement.
Okay. So then she'll be, I guess, be able to cast Cure Wounds then on Mokan because she'll be
Mokan or
closer.
Florian, yeah. You'll be able to squeeze through the gap
Okay.
and reach either of those. how do you cleave a spider in two with a stabbing weapon when you roll a natural 20? And the DM forgets you're using a stabbing weapon.
To be fair, it is a thick rapier.
Yeah, moving on. How much is the health potion in bits? I think it's 900.
No idea.
They've still got quite a few healing spells though.
Right. So who's
it's
got
900.
who needs the most help?
I don't know.
I've got 1 health point.
That would be.
Okay. Florian.
Oh, I'm not typing.
It's a redeem of pool.
Okay, I was going to put the options up, but Castellum has redeemed a bit pole.
With 685.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to reach out to Mokan and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Be healed, Spoony Brad.
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Awesome. Mokan, you have 5 more hit points.
You can heal too?
Yes.
Wolfsong has said no rapier jokes.
Right. And I'm guessing as a bonus action, she can.
Was that 5 healing?
5, yeah.
Cool.
If she's not moving as a bonus action, can she fire crossbow at this thingy over here?
No, because Cure Wounds is an action and attacking is an action.
Okay. Then Mokan's turn.
Awesome.
Mokan feeling invincible again. We'll run up to the spider.
6.
One of the spiders was a princess. We've just established that. Sorry, I'm arguing with Wolfsong slightly.
Mokan is just going to run up to the spider after feeling healed and smack it for 13.
That does not hit.
Mokan goes, maybe not as healed as I thought.
Oh.
Chest pull has been voted for key next time.
Okay, keep for next time. Okay. Only one person voted.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even notice it was up, to be honest. Awesome. Who's next? Unless you're not done. You done?
That's all I can do.
That's all you can do.
Spider 3.
It is going to attack you.
Oh.
Sorry, is healing word is a bonus action?
Healing word is a bonus action. Would you like to heal yourself with healing word?
I'm tempted, but how Mokan heals other people first? Florian is quite hurt still, isn't he?
Florian is quite hurt still, but I don't know how much Florian is hurt. And 9 tells us what is a chest pull. If you notice on the screen, there is a bit pool, and you can then, for all the people that have given us bits, we put it in the pool, and then you can spend that pool on different things to give to the players. And I think that's the list. There we go. I did get that right. Those are the options.
How damaged are you, Florian? Like, do you still look bloody?
Well, you healed me last time, so I'm not as bad.
You're also about to potentially be attacked, Mokan, because you're the one in danger.
Yeah, but Florian is hurt. Mokan cares more about other people.
Yeah, so
do you look bloodied? Is the question.
Yes. If bloodied were a thing in this version, I would kind of be. Yeah.
You would be bloodied.
So you've got less than half points. So
yeah.
Kutsara still has another spell slot that she could use for Cure Wounds if somebody needed it.
Mokan doesn't know that.
Sorry.
Mokan will do what he thinks is the right thing. So he'll shout from where he is, by the power of the great chicken, he healed. And that's another 1d4 plus 4.
The different streams have different bit pools. Although no, the monastery one is a mini adventure one, so they did use it for the holy water. Yeah. Otherwise, the streams have separate bit pools so that you're not spending it on one set of characters.
Florian, you get healed by 7 hit points.
Oh, perfect.
And Mokan is tough. Mokan will stand there. It's like, I is tough. I've got armor.
With that, I wipe the last bit of blood off my face. Ready for more.
Awesome. The spider does now attack Mokan. And gets a 7.
Does not hit. Mokan, me strong.
Yeah.
Has to be more like 18 to hit him.
Yeah. Cow.
Cow.
Still hiding behind the wall.
He's hiding behind the wall. However, he is going to run forward and hit the spider with an open hand and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
So we're just going to just slap him for a
Just-
minute.
I know what that
Okay.
feels like.
Shocking grasp. Is that a dexterity saving throw? Or is it a
No, it's a melee attack spell.
Okay.
So that's
What to
fine.
roll? What to roll?
17.
You hit. You shocking grasp the spider. Thought it
On
was
a
going to
hit.
be a slap and run.
One-
It still might be a
1d8.
slap and run.
1 damage.
1 damage.
You don't.
You did way more than that on me.
He was trying to be gentle with you.
Oh, hold on. Cow side effects.
Oh yeah.
Ninetails appears, apparently.
Yeah. Some spider legs.
I believe then shares a spider leg with Spoon Lord, pees on Cal's robe, and then disappears again.
What just happened?
Is that good, Ninetails? Is that what you wanted to do? Where's Ninetails there?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll come back to that. Spoon Lord. Spoon Lord has just had someone share a spider leg with it.
Mhm.
Food Lord's very happy. His tail's wagging.
Cal is not happy.
People just keep peeing on your hot pink robes. That is satisfactory. All right, Ninetails is happy.
Oh.
Spoon Lord.
Moonlot.
Spoon Lord, feeling full of spider leg, is gonna rush at this one and try and get some more.
Apparently, Spoon Lord has inspiration for being
Has he?
willing to share the spider leg with
Aw.
Ninetails.
Great. Spoon Lord is gonna rush in with inspiration.
Bite
And
some
try
more
and-
spider leg.
Rip a couple of legs off to share with Ninetails. 23.
Succeeds. You have bitten a spider leg off.
More than one.
More than one? Yeah, okay.
7 damage.
Oh no, he's
2.
not dead.
He's
Yay.
not dead
He's not dead yet.
No, sorry.
yet.
I'm feeling better.
Is Spoon Lord on top of the spider?
Mm,
I don't know.
maybe. You could
Maybe.
leave him
Maybe
there.
Oh, sorry.
That is fine.
There we go.
Florian.
Can I attack from this square? With that, like, kind of kitty corner from Cal?
Kitty
Is that-
corner.
Like this square.
Wait, hold on, I'm not looking. Which square?
That square.
Yeah,
Does
that square.
that hits?
Yep.
Or I can hit from there? Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
That's square.
A better square. That square. And with inspiration, I will dash over with fantastic grace, dexterous motions, and inspiredly yell, "Time to be skewered."
16 or 24.
Ooh, I'll take the 24. All right. 16.
You have almost single-handedly killed that spider. It is just about skittering around on its remaining 6 legs, but it is pretty hurt.
And now for my cunning action. Disengage to Cal's spot. You can't come back.
Kutsara's going to run forward to here and cast Poison Spray.
Ooh.
Cantrip.
You haven't used Poison Spray in a while.
Poison spray on a spider. Poisonous
I'm
spider.
afraid it succeeded at the Constitution saving throw. Mokan, it is your turn.
Mokan is like in his Warhammer at the moment, so
Okay.
Mokan smash!
Mokan smash!
13.
Oh, you fail.
Oh no!
Again.
Oh.
Mokan not smashed. Maybe a bit more hurt than expected.
It's alright, the spider fails to bite you back. Everyone's failing. Now.
Cal is going to try and shock it again.
Okay.
This time, try and do it gently.
How gently? 11?
That
Is that
didn't
too
work.
gently?
Not too gently.
Whatever you used on Florian, gently.
Alright, Cal side effects. A goat appears.
The goat's back.
Does the goat try and pee on Cal?
This one
What if
had
the
but
goat
one.
kisses the spider?
Just gives it a
The
loving
goat
head tap.
runs at Kutsara and headbutts Kutsara, and she loses 1 hit point.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's like that, is it?
We are back to Spoon Lord again.
I know who I won't be casting Spider Climb on in the future.
The goat likes it.
Yeah, I'll cast it on the goat instead. Spider go, spider go. Sorry, it's Spoon Lord's turn.
Yep, sorry.
That's right. Spoon Lord's just gonna try and rip off
Bite
some more
off the
legs.
last 2 legs.
Please succeed.
You succeed. You totally rip off the last 2 legs and send the body flying. It is dead.
Can Mokan try to hit it as its body is flying away?
Like bat it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, make a dexterity.
Dexterity.
21. You bat the spider leg up into the air. No, the spider body rather, and it goes flying over the wall.
Oh.
I hope we didn't need that.
Inspiration for coming up with a new sport.
Cool.
Spoon Lord's gonna sit on the pile of legs.
And you also get another 600 XP, which is 150 each.
250. Oh, that's.
How many XP do you need to level up?
To level 4, 2,700.
150 to go.
Oh,
Mokan.
yeah, that's right. I forgot. You guys have not always been there.
No.
It's only Mokan that's not level 4.
Okay.
Everyone else is now level 4. But he'll be level 4 fairly soon.
Mokan, after hitting that spider, will run to this corner, then this corner, then this corner, then this corner. I'm back again.
Are you playing baseball if you're American Rounders, if you're English.
I was thinking baseball.
I approve.
Great.
All right, so the little spider thing here, I think we need to investigate that.
Mokan, as he was running, did a perception of 3.
Mokan is so distracted by this new sport that he's inventing that he completely and utterly has no idea where he is or what he's doing. He's just high on managing to hit the spider out of the park.
The ground is safe once again.
Right.
You've now hit the spider instead of the ground.
Florian and Kutsara see that this is the old mill, and most of the mill mechanism is still working. And underneath the mill pedestal there's like a bunch of sacks and things like that lying around, and you notice that one of them seems to have something in.
Ooh. Should we open
Well,
the sack?
I think I should check to see if there's any traps. Is that investigation or perception or investigation?
Perception for traps.
Perception.
You don't see anything really.
Mokan,
That doesn't mean there's anything to see necessarily, but you definitely
right.
don't see anything.
Let's do it. I'm gonna.
Mokan, as after he did the run round the home, we'll sit down and rub his leg.
Okay.
Because he is quite
Right, are you looking in the sack?
I'm gonna look in the sack. Yes.
You find a selection of coins. There is like a little old coin purse that started to rust slightly and wear out slightly. Let me find my notes. Where is it?
While you're looking at the
assignment?
Find 28 gold pieces, 36 silver pieces, and 8 electrum pieces.
maths.
It depends if you're sharing it. This
Yeah.
is Florian we're talking about. Tariel's not here.
Florian is definitely going to sleight of hand the silvers.
It's just the silver.
Just the silver.
Okay.
Can Kutsara see if she sees anything?
Yeah. Sleight of hand check and a perception check, please. That you fail. You
What
fail.
is-
You got a natural one, so everyone notices you trying to pocket the silver.
It falls on the floor.
Yeah. You drop some as you're trying to pocket them.
I
silver
was going to use those for our drinks when we get back. I was planning on surprising you all with a few rounds.
Make a deception check, please. Unless that is what you were going to do.
Oh, absolutely.
In which case, persuasion. Persuasion. That is what you were going to do.
It's exactly what I was going to do.
All right. I'm going to say
You
everyone
gotta
believes
buy
you.
some more pints.
Everyone believes you. Where is Tario when you need her? How many times have we said that today?
So
As a
I'm
quick
definitely going to
question.
share the golds, though. I want to
Okay.
share the golds. So I'm
How
gonna
much
be
is
like
that?
7
20.
golds each.
each.
Cal is going to give one to Nibbles.
Okay. Nibbles is the miniature mimic for anyone that's not aware.
That eats gold piece
Each
or
gold piece
coins.
eats coins, yeah. And there are 2 electrum pieces each if you're splitting that.
Yes. 2 electrums. And then I guess I did take all the silvers.
Yeah, I'm
So-
assuming if everyone believed you and no one challenged it,
So
then you
that
get
Cal's goes, it's a great idea, keep them.
36 silver.
Perfect.
Should always be a beer fund somewhere in the party.
Yes, and I am more than happy to be that guy.
While all that is happening, Mokan will go, "Chicken, can you help me?" and cast Healing Word on himself.
Oh.
Spoon Lord
That reminds me, actually, Cal is going to cast prestidigitation to clean his robes.
Okay. You cast Firebolt.
On myself. Great. What does Firebolt do?
I have no idea.
Oh, your robe's on fire.
This robe is on fire.
Your hot pink robes are now on fire.
Spoon Lord's gonna attempt to pee on him to put
Inspiration to Kutsara and Castellan for suggesting that at exactly the same time.
Hot pink robes.
Really hot.
Yeah. Hot pink is a color.
Have
The
you
reality.
have you found out what Firebolt does?
Did you look
No.
it up? What does Fireball do?
You hurl a fire at a creature or object in range. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage.
You need to make a melee attack on yourself then, please.
I will make a ranged spell attack on myself.
A ranged spell attack on yourself, which will have disadvantage because you're too close.
I have rolled 10 and 17. So, but is that plus my spell attack bonus?
Yes.
So 15. And my armor class is 12.
So you've hit yourself with a fireball instead of cleaning your robes.
Well, they were very, very soiled. There's got to go to extreme measures. This is how you make sure something's clean. 1d10.
You know, you said we might finish this evening.
I take
don't
6
think we
damage.
are anymore.
Stop, drop, and roll, Cal. Stop, drop, and roll.
Cleansed with fire.
That was very much cleansed with fire.
Somebody throw him in the lake.
Yeah, there is water just beside you.
Yes, that's a great idea. Cal is just going to sprint into the water.
So now you're wet,
It's like steam.
singed, peed on.
It's lovely in here, guys.
Cannibal.
All right, so let me look.
Mokan will look around us. Can we rest here for a long time?
Yeah.
You haven't even taken a short rest yet.
Yeah, I've got one level 1 spell left.
Yeah, I think I'm the same.
You guys want to take a long rest and camp here tonight?
I think that would be wise.
I think that would be wise.
And Nine Tail said, "Don't say that, Cal. Florian might actually take you up on it." Awesome. Would you like to arrange yourself where you would be sleeping then and decide who's taking what watch and in what order?
Cal's sleeping in this corner. And he's putting nibbles in the gap here to
Okay.
guard it.
Okay. Oh, that's not the dice I wanted.
He is also not taking watch because he's hung up his clothes to dry and doesn't want to come out of his sleeping bag.
Okay.
Kutsara's happy to take first watch with Spoon Lord in this area.
Mokan will go to the other corner.
Florian will take the darkest part of night.
What's Florian up to?
He's going to try to kiss another spider.
No, I have ideas.
Okay.
That's
Right.
not worrying.
What will Florian get up to? I have a feeling we're about to find out. So where is Mokan going in the...
Mokan will ask you last.
Okay. Mokan will
So
go
he
last.
wakes up healed.
Okay. So Kutsara And Spoon Lord will go first, and then Florian in the middle of the night, and then Mokan. Is Cal definitely not taking a watch?
Unless I'm persuaded to.
Okay.
He's just stated he won't.
Okay.
Spoon Lord kind of looks at
In
Cal.
that case, does Kutsara do anything during her watch? Just keep watch.
Other than sort of take spoons out and clean them,
Okay.
all the spoons that she's found. Other than that, she's just keeping watch
Okay. Awesome.
and patting
Florian, then.
Spoon Lord.
What do you do during your watch? I have a feeling you want to do something.
In the darkest hour.
Yes.
The darkest hour, in the middle of the night.
Two dead men
I'm
got
gonna
up to
be
fight.
Back to back, they
super
faced
stealthy.
each other.
Drew their swords and shot each other.
Yeah.
Super
That's the
stealthy.
one.
With advantage.
You're not being particularly stealthy, but everyone else is asleep. So, what are you trying to do? And I'll decide if it worked.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Cal's drying clothes.
Yeah, okay, they're far enough away.
I'm going to cut his clothes so that all that's left is like a loincloth.
Okay.
And the rest
Yeah.
go in the fire.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Everyone is sleeping far enough away that even with an 8, that you have to use your inspiration to get the 8 and not the natural one.
No,
will
I have
allow
advantage
that.
because the
Okay,
cloth.
yes, you do because of the cloak, so you have advantage anyway. Okay, in that case, yeah, you succeed.
I'm also gonna take like some leaves from some of these bushes, and I'm going to kind of weave them together in like a little, like try and make
Nibbles
little
is
pasties
on
or
guard
something.
too. That's true, but Nibbles has his back turned, and Nibbles is a mimic. Nibbles doesn't make noise, so he's a pretty useless guard, actually. Puddlebutts, you
Talk
have
about
just-
nibbles that way.
Puddlebutts, you have just missed Florian deciding to cut up Cal's robes while Cal is sleeping, so that Cal is wearing nothing but a loincloth, and burn the rest. And I have allowed it.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what was the other thing you wanted to do?
I was taking like little leaves and like trying to make little pasties for him or something. Like
Okay.
weave together.
Yeah, okay. Like make a leaf bra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave that with the loincloth.
Awesome. Great.
And then cover my tracks, making sure that there's no footsteps that can be led to me.
Okay. Dex check the bra. Yeah, I was going to say there needs to be some kind of check for how successfully you cover your tracks and make the bra.
Survival.
Survival, yes.
Survival.
A survival check
Okay.
for the tracks.
Ooh.
You survive. Yeah, you managed to hide your tracks.
Yes.
And then I'm assuming you wake up Mokan when it's the end of your watch.
Yes.
Will Mokan have slept long enough to... new follower. Italo06_2.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm assuming you're amused by the fact that the rogue is cutting up the wizard's robes in the sleep. Yeah. Mokan, you have slept at least 6 hours. I'm assuming everyone's taking a 3-hour watch to cover the 9 hours of the...
Is that enough for me to recover all my health points?
Yes.
Cool.
That is enough for everyone to be recovered.
Cool. Mokan will get up, stretch, and even though he was extremely damaged earlier, he's now fully healed.
Awesome.
because of magic of D&D, and we'll look around. And we'll try to understand why a woman apparently appeared and left her clothes behind.
No, I'm assuming that the loincloth has been put back where Cal's robes were.
Yeah,
So
that all
it's
got
just
put back right where his
Cal's
clothes were.
robes have changed from a robe to a loincloth and a leaf bra.
Mokan will still not understand why there's a hanging bra and loincloth.
Florian, I'm assuming, won't explain. He'll just go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mokan will think, Spider Princess?
Yeah, Florian pulled the spider princess in the night. Awesome. Right. If no one else wants to do anything else, you succeed on your long rest and wake up the following morning refreshed. Cal, you notice your robes are gone.
Cal is just going to go, what happened? I definitely hung up robes. I didn't even try magic. What? He's just going to sort of look around and then sort of put them on, but under the sleeping bag still. And then just sort of go, how cold is it?
Ninetales just said, I was expecting Cal to say, again?
This is a new one for Cal. Normally it's much more obvious why he's lost his clothes.
I feel like Tariel, if she was here at this point, would be like, Florian, you're meant to be looking after them.
Well, I just
He
want them to
provides
have
them with-
exposure, you know.
Provides
things
him with new
breathe.
clothes.
Awesome. All right. Are you coming out of the sleeping bag, Cal?
Depends on how cold it is.
It's kind of an average overcast day. Oh no, it's a different day, isn't it? I'm gonna say it's raining. It's cold.
Okay, it's raining and it's cold.
And Castellima said, didn't someone else have an extra cloak when they got the cloak of Elvenkind? I don't know, does Florian have an extra cloak? Would Florian even mention that he had an extra cloak?
Cal is just going to pull the sleeping bag over his head and just go, new cloak needed.
New robes needed.
New robes.
Right.
Why? What did you do?
I don't know. I don't know. Normally the robes last at least a week.
Mokan will say, didn't you do that? I woke up and was like that.
Well, we should probably get going, guys.
Yes, you probably
Adventurer waits no man. So, what are we supposed to do?
You're meant to be clearing out the village, and there is a path to the north. You haven't finished clearing out the village. There is more to the north.
We gotta go
There's
north.
more to know.
More
Okay.
spiders to kill. Yay!
Right. I believe we found everything we need here. Let's go north.
Right. Assuming you just all go north, I will just move you to the next map because it's going to be quicker.
Go north to the
Go
white
north.
void.
Yeah, hold on. There we go.
Now this is a new void, which is
Yeah.
black.
Let me put your characters on the new map.
We start at the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, no, not me. I'm not there. That would be really funny if you found me there.
Monastery?
Not the monastery. There we go. Is that everybody?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mokan,
I'm there.
Cal, Kutsara, Florian, and
here.
Spoon
Spoon
Lord. You're all
Lord.
there.
Yay!
There you go.
What's this to
It's
the
a well.
left of us?
It's a well.
Well,
It's a
well.
well. Well. All right.
Story
To
of
the
three
pungent.
wells.
Carl is just hopping around in a sleeping bag, I assume. Do you have mending as a spell?
I do have mending, but you can't mend a burnt robe.
Didn't leave the other parts.
If you're just bouncing around in the sleeping bag, I'm going to ask you to cut holes in for your feet, or I'm going to make you make dexterity checks on a regular basis.
Dex checks it is.
Here, what I'll do is I'll cut him a little piece of rope and be like,
Okay.
oh, hey, man, I'm so sorry for you. Like, here, dude.
Might use that as a belt.
You might this might help.
Oh, you're most kind. Thank you, Florian.
Mokan checks his bag and gets a blanket out. He's got a blanket you can wrap around, maybe at least your waist, if you don't want to use the sleeping bag.
You can make yourself like a toga with the rope and the blanket. I would allow that instead of the sleeping bag.
Cal is going to perk up. He remembers toga parties from the university. He knows how to make a wonderful toga out.
Right,
Get in a row.
Can you give me a dex check with advantage, please?
9 and 6. What?
Okay, your toga is actually really awful and doesn't look the way you remember.
Cal's still pleased. He's going to take off stick bag and just strut forward.
That's a good look for you, Cal. This is an improvement.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to go over to this well.
Nuts.
And I'm going to go over to this well. And I want to listen. Make a perception check.
Perception check.
Ooh, not that one. That one.
You don't hear anything. You don't even hear like the possibility of water. It's a dry well, and it's been empty for a while.
Where does Ninetales get to pee on the toga?
I'm gonna take a copper piece.
Yep.
And I'm gonna chuck it in the whale. In the whale.
Okay.
In the well.
A whale.
In the well. In the whale. Okay.
And I will make a wish.
Okay. Are you gonna whisper the wish to me? I want to know what the wish is.
I wish.
No. I meant whisper it.
Tariel, we're here to smack things.
Oh, I want to grant the wish, but I can't. Yeah, the coin drops. You don't hear anything for a moment, and then you hear like a sort of very, very faint sort of thunk as it hits the dry ground at the bottom of the well. And I'm afraid your wish is not granted.
Didn't spend enough.
Well, this was useless. Let's move on.
Mokan will go up to this wall and put his foot on it and try to climb it.
You fall over backwards. I'm not even going to ask you to make a dex check. You just fall over backwards.
I can't climb.
All right. I'm going to move up to this corner here and stop. And I'm going to perceive again.
Okay, too late. Cal's gone all the way up to here.
Oh, Cal.
He's striding forward, confident in his toga. He's great.
Right.
I see a turn order appear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does long rest recover all spell slots?
Yes.
Oh, good. I may have been out.
Oh, big spider.
It's not a spider.
It's
Oh.
Ant keg.
Hey.
It's yeah.
Big spiders.
Well, let me see if I can find a description. An ant keg.
They're nasty.
Yeah. They're a bit like giant bugs. Armored, and they burrow in and out of the ground.
Lovely.
It's tremors. You're now all Kevin Bacon.
Footloose, footloose.
What?
I was expecting Guardians of the Galaxy quotes, I have to admit.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Oh, these things have rolled rather well.
Oh, I need to roll initiative.
You do.
Mokan has not rolled really well. No, that's
How
Cal.
does this count?
Cal trips on his robe.
Florian is doing well with the order, though. Florian.
Yeah, for all the use that's done me.
So the antlion from Half-Life. Yeah, a bit like that.
Okay, let me look at a thing.
And no, Tariel couldn't make an appearance. She's halfway through a monastery cleaning out shadows and dancing with Verikin on the corpse of tentacles.
Yeah, and arguing while swarms of insects try and
Arguing
kill her.
while swarms of insects try and kill you when your GM tries to interrupt to tell you that you should be taking damage.
And you can't. Okay, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is Cal wearing the bikini under the toga?
Definitely.
Okay.
It was part of what his robes were left. They might turn back. He's not sure.
So I'm going to drop my rapier and pull out my short bow.
Okay.
And I'm going to twiggity twang toward Ankeg 1.
I don't think I've ever
Pew!
seen you use your bow. You hit.
Haha! I have no idea what my damage is with that. I've never used it.
Mokan says, you should use that more often.
1d6 plus 4. Pow! 5. Because I rolled a 1.
It lets out a kind of little screechy roar, and there is an arrow lodged between two plates of its armor on its back.
Nice.
Kutsara.
I mean, Kutsara can't see what's going on, but she's seen Florian pull out his bow
And shoot at something.
Shoot at something. So she's going to run up here. Go, what the heck is that? And then it's also going to fire her little crossbow at Ankeg 1. Numero uno.
I'm afraid you miss.
Oh, yes, that is a miss.
Twing.
Do we have inspiration? Did we have inspiration before we changed?
Oh, yeah, so it should be on your character sheet as well as your little dots, but you should see if you have inspiration. I'm fairly sure Kutsara had inspiration.
Yeah, pretty sure
I don't think
it's not going to make any difference.
No,
You'll
it's fine. I was
before
just
you use it.
yeah, no, I just suddenly realised none of us had it. Kutsara can't do anything else, so
Are you going to stay there?
can I move?
Well, you've
If
only
I'm not-
moved 10, 15 feet, so you can move another 15 feet. You
okay.
can go back again.
She's gonna go back there.
Okay. Ankeg 1. How far can they go? Yeah, they can get to you. It's going to come running over here. And, what is it going to do? Probably attack Mokan, because I think you could probably see Mokan most easily. Oh, carry your attack. It's going to bite you.
Big bug.
Yeah. It gets a 23.
Oh,
Yep. He's had a long rest. He can survive being killed.
Yeah. Does 5, nope, 8 acid, no, 8 slashing damage. And another 4 acid damage.
No saving throw for that.
Nope.
Okay.
And can you make... Oh no, you are also grappled. It has you in like mandibles.
Ooh.
And you are grappled.
This is a good
Mokan
time
does
to
not
try
like
kissing
this.
No.
I can kiss it?
You're already there, bud.
Kiss it
Half
with
the
your
work's done for you.
warhammer.
And Ankheg 2 is going to come... I don't know where is it there. It's not 10, 20. It can't actually quite reach anyone, but it's going to end up there. Mokan. You are grappled. You couldn't have a DC 13 escape check.
That would be my action, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to use a spell, but
You would still be able to use spiritual weapon. That's a bonus action, isn't it?
that is a bonus action. You're right. I'll have to do a spell next time. Or the other spell next time. Mokan will go and try to break free with inspiration.
I want to break free.
It's his strength, did you say?
Yeah.
He's going to use his inspiration.
Awesome. You succeed.
Yay!
You have broken free. You literally force the mandibles open with your arms and then just step backwards slightly out of the grip.
Very naughty bug. So he's going to cast spiritual weapon.
Could you also roll a d20 for the chicken?
Oh, not the chicken. Yeah.
The chicken is so frightened by this, it jumps out of your bag and tries to run away.
Do I try to catch it or what will Mokan do? He's going to try to grab the chicken.
Okay.
Dex throw? 9.
You fail to grab the chicken. I need a chicken token now. Didn't think that one through. David, where is the chicken token you had from?
I don't know.
All right, I will find that one.
I assume that was my bonus action.
Yeah, that is your turn over. Spoon Lord, while I try and find a chicken.
Spoon Lord's gonna run up to here and try and rip off one of the mandibles so that it can't bite his friend. I'm going to use inspiration. 20.
That hits.
He takes 9 piercing damage. So I don't.
9 piercing damage.
Does he manage to rip off one of the mandibles? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's go for that.
He has to make a strength saving throw.
What the spider does.
Has to make a strength saving throw.
Or be knocked prone.
It gets 11.
It succeeds.
It succeeds.
Is it grappled or is that not the right thing?
Bite.
No, it's the other thing. Well, we're still looking for a chicken token.
I found a chicken. Oh, there we go. There is a chicken.
Oh, chicken.
It's on the wall. My chicken. The holy chicken.
It is a chicken. Run around a bit panicked.
Because Spoon Lord still has some movement left, can he move again or is no?
You would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, no.
You've got within melee range. I want
He's
you
just
in
gonna
melee range. I want you close enough to stab.
Ginny D?
Yeah, Jenny D, who is another D&D player. Cal
Cal is going to raise his hands up and just go, burn!
Does he succeed in burning?
And cast burning hands, which he hopes will burn the creatures and not him.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
He needs to he needs to roll, or you need to roll for him. Jess.
Me.
Not only do you have to click the button.
Oh yeah, cow side effects. A white cat crosses your path. An enemy of your choosing has disadvantage on their next attack. Let's say it distracts Ankeg 1.
It's the white cat. I like the white cat.
The white cat comes scurrying along and confuses the Ankeg, who's just like, oh, there's all these creatures. Because the chicken's just dumped out the bag and his dog's just bit a mandible off. And now there's a cat.
Always follow the white cat.
What does it do? Dexterity saving throw.
I thought it was a rabbit.
So
it is a white
Ankeg
rabbit, yes.
1 fails and Ankeg 2 fails. They both fail.
Awesome. And I cast this as a level 2 spell, so they take 4d6 damage.
4d6?
This is a chicken? No, this is a star. This is a star. This is the Death Star.
15 damage.
Oh, what do both of them?
Yeah.
Awesome.
If they failed. If
Yep,
they failed, then
they
yes.
did-
Yeah.
they did both
15
fail.
fire damage.
Awesome. Ankeg 1 is looking really not happy. It is now very, very cooked and mandible ripped off and all sorts of other stuff. Whereas Ankeg 2 is just a bit crispy.
It's the death chicken? Wait, what?
Okay.
I do not need a chicken to kill you.
Did you decide which one has a disadvantage next
This
turn?
one has disadvantage next turn.
Which one?
One, my lord.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, but number 1's the one that's bloody.
Yes.
That's all right. I'm gonna shoot him with a bow again.
Nat 20.
Twangeth! Ha! Ha!
Awesome. Double damage.
Yes! And I get my sneaky. And I
Yes,
get my sneaky.
you get all the dice.
All the dice. Okay, let me see. That's roll 2d6 plus 4. Oh, I guess I could have done all that at the same time. Boom. Doesn't matter. Pow. 22
So that's a number 1.
to number 1.
You kill it.
Yeah!
That.
Woo!
Ah!
Hey.
Eat my shaft.
No comment.
I was muted, so you didn't hear me laugh.
Stick on with the pointy end. I think he did that. Kutsara.
Kutsara is gonna cast Flaming Spear over here and then try and ram it into Ankeg 2.
Okay.
Fiery bully thing! Woo!
Is that I've got to make a dexterity saving throw again? Or is it
Yeah.
the dexterity saving throw? It does succeed, so I think it takes half damage.
I believe so.
Awesome. It is a bit more singed. And it is in a flaming ball. So you see this like 5-foot ball of fire, and then sticking right out the top of it, you can just see like the antenna of the Ankeg and a few legs out the bottom. And
Nice.
it is the Ankeg's turn. Does it take more damage on its turn?
It's if it ends its turn near it.
Okay. It will move out of it then. It's kind of annoying. It will come running down here. Who's done the most damage lately?
Cal.
Cal did hurt it.
Cow never did anything. No.
Sorry.
With that toque on, his sexy legs are showing. So he's probably more
Going to try and bite
tantalizing
Cal.
toward the.
And it misses because I'm pretty sure
Don't be so
that
sure.
9 doesn't hit.
No, does not.
Apparently, hydrate is out of stock. Yes, I did set it so you could only do it about 4 or 5 times per stream. Who do you whisper to make a secret suggestion to the DM? That's me. Send it to me on Discord. You're in the Discord group, so click on my name in the Discord. Where did all the rum go? I drank it. Oh, not quite. Apparently, Bear's picked up the rum.
But I've got no Coke up here.
No, we had a Coke. Apparently all the Coke is gone, but we've still got
Oh,
rum.
that's all right. It's just a rum and Coke with a better ratio.
I'm scared when Ninetales has suggestions. That's all I'm going to say. So what we're doing?
So it's Mokan's turn.
Yes.
He's thinking about the
We
chicken.
should dip ginger biscuits in it. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh no, not neat rum. What should we do with it? Dip ginger biscuits in it.
Yes.
His friend Cal is over there about to be eaten by a big bug, and his chicken is running away.
Get the chicken, Mokan! Get your chicken!
Obeying the voice he's just heard, he's going to try to get the chicken for his first turn. Is it Dex?
Yes.
2.
Fail. The chicken just runs further away from you.
Mokan will look down and just like, I might as well cast spiritual weapon. I'll get the big feather. Maybe it will help. By the great feather in the sky, spiritual weapon. And the spiritual weapon in the shape of a feather appears right there and attacks.
Awesome.
18 to hit.
Save the
18.
chicken, save
Save
the
the
world.
world.
Brilliant.
Sorry, 18 does hit.
Yeah.
So that's 8 force damage.
And Mokan is going to chase the chicken. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But he can still control the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Only up to 60 feet away. Spoon Lord.
Spoon Lord's gonna run in and try and rip a leg off. 21.
That hits.
6 piercing damage.
Okay. David, I've just sent you a message.
Oh dear, I have to change things.
Yeah, sorry, I sent it on Discord because I already had Discord open. Has anyone warned the chicken about roads? No. Sorry, 6. You rip off some ant keg legs and stuff, but it is still just about okay.
Sorry, I realized I rolled it with advantage by accident, so it was only 17.
Okay, that's fine. It still hits.
Okay.
Cow.
What is Cow gonna do? This bug's trying to eat him, isn't it? He's going to slap the bug.
Just slap it.
Well, he's also going to cast Shock and Grasp at the same time.
Awesome. You cast Shock and Grasp, but Ninetales and one Ninetales both poof in and kiss you, one on each cheek, and then poof out again.
9 tails on 1 9 tails.
Yeah, that's what I was told to say.
Cow just sort of stops and blushes, and his toga falls off slightly.
With a flourish.
And I think he misses.
What'd you get?
10.
Yeah, you missed. You distracted him. 9,000. Oh, they're both you. Oh, okay, that's funny. Florian, it's your turn again.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move here. That should leave me a nice clear path to shoot with my bow once again.
That
And a 15.
hits.
Awesome. So I get. No, wait, I don't. I got confused. I'm sorry. 6 of sneaky dice. Pew.
18.
18.
You kill it.
Ooh, yes.
That is awesome.
Before we can celebrate, Mokan goes, grab the chicken.
That's why I came over to help block.
Grab the chicken. All right, can you make a dexterity check with advantage, Mokan, because Florian is helping you? With
15.
advantage, you catch the chicken.
Chicken, you don't run away from me. It's dangerous to cross the road.
Awesome. You have the chicken back in your bag again. Awesome.
And Mokan will ask, Cal, who were those two people that kissed you?
I have no idea.
It's obvious that your new attire is appealing to many.
Obvious. Cal's just going to spin.
Sorry, I almost made you spit your water everywhere. I'm not sorry at all.
Okay, so wherever these ankegs
Yeah.
fell,
There-ish and there-ish.
I would like
Ooh.
to investigate.
Do we get any
their-
XP for the?
You get 900 XP between you all,
Wow.
which is 225 each. I've done my maths right. And inspiration to Cal for the confidence.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll be able to level up after the stream.
Yeah, you can level up at the end.
Did you say 225?
Yes, that was 900, so 225 each.
All right. So I would like to check if there's any salvageable scales off these ankegs that could be
Ankeg
used.
plates? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can pick up a couple of ankeg plates.
What is an ankeg plate?
You can make ankeg armor out of
Oh.
ankeg
It's
plates.
Good armor.
It's an armor. You'd have to take them to a town and pay to have them made into armor, but yes, you have enough plates, I'd say, for a single piece of armor between the two ankegs.
Mokan is looking around to see
I'm
if he
gonna-
sees anything else.
Put those in my bag.
You do not see anything else, Mokan. Just the two ankegs. This part of the town is a bit more ruined because you've come uphill and it's been a bit more exposed. So the ruins here are a lot more ruined. And they have like old spiders' webs on them. Like there were spiders here, but there haven't been recently.
No
There seems to
spiders.
be
And
a
then-
big building up
Yeah.
ahead.
The big building up ahead is the townhouse, and you see this big, wide, grand stone-built townhouse. And then right in the center of it, going up several floors, is this tower. And then right at the top of the tower, it comes out a little bit, and then there's this big clock. But the clock is clearly, the glass is ruined, broken. It's not saying the right time. But it is a big clock tower.
Mokan will look at the clock and say, "It's 2 o'clock."
It's not 2 o'clock.
Did I sleep in?
Were we supposed to be clearing out a clock tower? Is that what our actual
Yes.
quest was?
Yes.
Right. I think we should go this way. Also, this looks big enough. There might be some robes in there.
Oh, I would also like to recover an arrow.
Yes, feel free to recover half of whatever ammo
Yeah,
you
that'd
spent,
be
rounded
one.
down.
Yeah, that was one. Thank you.
I mean, he kind of missed a trick. Wasn't there some sacks back at the mill?
Yeah, there were.
There was what?
There were
Sacks.
sacks at the mill. You could have made yourself a sackcloth
No
dress.
respectable wizard dresses in a sackcloth.
But a leaf bra is okay.
Yeah, apparently. A leaf bra and a blanket toga.
They're at least eccentric.
All right. Before Cal starts getting up here and triggering more enemies, I think
You
I should
come
come up to this door.
Up the hill. And you notice that although this is a slightly ruined building, someone has reinforced it. So the door and the windows are all blocked off and reinforced.
Okay. So I'm going to make a perception check.
Okay. On anything in particular?
So what I'm looking for is footpaths,
Okay.
traces of like seeing if the doors have swung open, things like that. Like how are they trying to see how they're getting in?
Okay. You don't see anything.
Tario, you
Mokan.
always make those checks for me and then point.
Where is Tariel when you need her?
Cal is going to also look at the building.
Okay.
Where's perception gone?
Mokan doesn't
Mokan.
see an awful lot of anything either.
I found the building.
Do you actually yell that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cal, you can see that it looks like it's been reinforced recently. Like the door was quite old, but the welded iron and panels and things over the top are very new.
This has been recently fortified. There really might be someone here with spare clothes. I think we should knock. And Cal is going to stride towards the door.
Florian's gonna just step in his way and say, maybe we should rethink that.
I can step on his toga.
Pull on his toga,
Step
pull
on
on
the
the
end of
rope.
the blanket, Sherlock style.
You're pulling on the rope of the toga. Sorry, I've got to roll a dice. The toga stays on. Cal goes, why?
Caslam has given, I think, someone inspiration for overconfidence.
That was a while ago. That was for for being pleased
For the
about being
twirl.
kissed.
Okay.
If somebody leaves spiders and deadly things out here to kill us, odds are they're not going to greet us with tea or
But-
cocoa.
Well, they're not
If
British.
there was spiders and deadly things out here, odds are I would barricade my house.
Yes,
He has a point.
but just go with me on this one. Maybe it would be safer if we were stealthy.
I know how to be stealthy.
Mokan's already yelled. That ship has sailed.
Knock away. I'm gonna step back over here. By the way, I also picked up my rapier. I just remembered that I dropped it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run back, get it, come back.
As Cal gets close, Mokan goes, "Doors are dangerous."
So Cal's now confused and is going to turn his back on House and go, so we knocking?
100%. Go
Okay.
for it.
Cal is going to knock.
Okay. You hear a voice going, "What do you want?"
Ah, hello. I appear to have had a wardrobe malfunction. I'm wondering if you have any spare clothes in there.
No.
You sure?
You're not here for any other reason?
Well, we were sort of sent here to deal with those spiders, but they're all out there.
Oh, are the spiders all gone, are they?
Probably.
Great, thanks.
Could we come in?
No.
Are the
What is
spiders
the
in there?
airspeed
Not if you're just
velocity?
here for the spiders.
Oh yeah, I can't actually remember what our mission was.
You're here to clear out the entire village.
Oh, we got to clear out the village.
The entire village.
Are you in need of rescuing?
No.
Because we're here by the mayor's request.
Well, the mayor can piss off.
Yes, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. So
I
you should
should
piss
vouch.
on.
But unless you're here for her, you ain't coming in. So piss off.
We're probably
Yes,
here for her.
we are here for her.
Do you have the offering?
Yes.
Can you make deception checks for me, please?
Mokan holds the chicken very tightly.
Clara
Okay.
pulls out her lucky spoon.
Persuasion. Or is it deception?
It's deception.
Oh.
Carl rolled an 18.
I got a 10. Oh, but look at my persuasion was 24. We really are there for them.
Which
I
one of
believe it.
you said it? Was it you, Brian?
I thought it was Carl
Cal,
first.
who said yes?
We both
Both
said
of
yes.
them.
Both said yes. Right.
But his first roll was an 18. He just clicked on the wrong
Because you're
thing.
both doing it, I will take the advantage roll, and I will allow that they believe you, so they open the door.
Oh.
That means
You'll reveal it next week?
no. I will move you to the map first. I think I've got to reveal a section of a map.
New map.
I do need to reveal.
We
a section
see
of the map.
black.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You will see more than blank in a moment.
We
What
move
do you
to a dark
see?
void.
Yes, if they're missing a
The
princess.
lights
Yes.
have gone out.
Why is that not revealing? There we go.
If I kiss this one
Ooh.
and it turns into a spider, I'm going to be so mad.
Let's see.
Yes, I'm here for her. My
Let's-
spider princess.
Right, let's drag you guys on again.
I remember who had the inspiration.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
I
roll
can't-
20's fault.
I can't carry the inspiration over. Just writing you all down. I'll sort you out in a moment. Right. Spoon Lord,
No questions.
Florian.
Kill them all.
Kutsara.
And yes, they're wearing robes.
Spare robes.
We'll have to make sure that we don't bloody too much up on the robes so you'll have something to put on.
It's all right. They're red. It'll be all right.
Turning you all around.
You can always cast prestidigitation on the robes. Oh, wait.
Now, I'm going to
Right.
make sure I hack and slash every single robe on accident.
So that it looks exactly like a loincloth and a bikini.
Yes.
Right. So this guy steps forward and says, all right, I want to see the
Oh.
offering.
Where are we?
We're near the bottom of the thing. What's the map?
Nay, good sir, we do not show you the offering. This offering is sacred.
No one gets
We are
an
here for
audience with her unless I see it first.
Mokan is holding the holy chicken very tightly.
Do you believe yourself worthy to stand here in front of me who has brought you this offering and
I
keep
am
me?
her mouthpiece. You don't get to her unless I see the offering.
Florian, I think you have to kiss him.
He is the mouthpiece.
I'm going to
Clara's nodding.
slowly come up, looking him square in the eyes. I'm going in for the kiss.
You're literally going in for the kiss.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am. I'm
Oh,
going to make
would
a
you
dex
like
check.
guidance? Because Kutsara could bless you with guidance.
What the hell does
Pass me on the way.
guidance do? Yes, this is actually happening.
Guidance. I'm pretty sure I can touch a willing creature to add a d4, add the number rolled to an ability check. She's gonna touch.
Look, I got a 20.
Touch Florian. And, yeah.
I got a 20.
And
Plus, I'm going to roll a
Ninetales
d4.
said, "Are you a rogue or a bard, Florian?"
He's been blessed
I don't
with
think
a
Brian
bard.
knows how to play anything but a bard.
Yeah. So on the Wednesday streams, you'll have to come back and see my other character, Aniran, who is a bard and comes up with limericks and funny stories. So, yeah.
You
That's a
actually
weak
succeed in kissing this guy, but he's not pleased about it at all. And
I greet thee with a kiss.
He pulls a weapon. And yeah, roll for initiative, everybody. Except don't, because we're going to end the stream there.
Yeah, because I need to level up before the level.
I'm not sure this kissing thing's working for you, Florian.
Did not turn into a princess. I'm disappointed.
No, he didn't turn into a princess. Right. We will be back in 2 weeks' time to find out what happens to Florian for kissing this person for the second time. And yeah. And find out who she is. I think that's pretty much all to say. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you're not entirely freaked out by this. They're not normally like this.
This was a weird week. I'm sorry.
We went to weird places this week.
It's all Brian's fault.
The good week.
If you liked that, let us know, and we'll let Brian loose more. If you're a little worried, let us know, and I'll try and rein Brian in.
Good luck.
It's been a fun week. Everyone seems to have approved of it. Also, we need a name. So over the next couple of weeks, we need a name for the group. Think of a name, and we will do a poll next time on suggested names for our group, because we have the Story Squires on our other Mondays, and we have the Pyramid group, but we are moving away from the mini adventure style in a month or two, and we're going to need a name.
At the rate we're going through these mini adventures, because we have at least one more after this, maybe two, it'll be next year.
Spider Princess group.
You will finish this mini adventure quite quickly. We are actually fairly near the end.
Yes.
Spider Princess group. Yeah, maybe no. But yeah, we are back on Wednesday for our next stream, where you can find out where Tariel is and if she survives whatever it is she's doing to come back, because Florian clearly needs her. And Brian is DMing that, so he's getting his own back.
So he's in control?
Yeah, Brian is in control on Wednesday. So if you like today, yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday, and we also have Anne-Marie playing my adoptive sister, Verikin. And as you have probably already picked up, in the last stream, we argued while being attacked by a swarm of by a swarm of insects, to the point where Brian couldn't get a word in edgeways to remind us that we were being attacked by insects. So yeah,
I tried to pick up dice and everything. I was like,
yeah,
never mind. Because he's not in control.
Brian is not in control. So yeah, and then we will be back next Monday for the Story Squires, which has me as Amber the Cleric, has Anne-Marie as Kalima the Wizard, has Amy as Ali the Fighter, and has Claire as Zephne the Rogue. And that will be on Monday, and then Wednesday the week after is the Pyramid. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye all.